decided to try something a little different, something a little new. It's been a long time since I've actually done a podcast, and the reason I'm doing a podcast now is because I'm basically just trying this out, and I'm trying to see if this works a little bit better than the previous uh, podcast system. So this is the first of what I hope many on this particular channel. This little setup, I'm allowed to do music and some other really cool stuff, and I'm looking forward to that. Um, I'm actually looking forward to doing more podcasts this winter coming up. My friend Damien is going to be joining me on those podcasts. We were originally going to do one today um, and just pretty much do what we do and talk. But because of the unfortunate situation with TalkShoe is not working again correctly. I will have to contact them and figure out what is going on because I could not get it up and running. And it sucks. It sucks because, I really wanted to do a podcast today and have a little bit of fun and have Damien and me talk about some of the games like Red Dead Redemption and Fallout 76 that just recently came out. But I figured, you know what, since Damien's not here, I couldn't get a hold of him. I'm assuming he's probably sleeping or something happened. He probably, got something, something going on probably. So, no big deal. Anyway, today is a unique day. And the reason I say that today is a unique day is because I'm going to be talking about a rumor that I heard about. And I wanted to really give you guys a little bit of information about that particular rumor. And how cool it is that, in the gaming community, we get an opportunity to actually talk about certain things that are happening. And it is so cool to see some of the rumors that, I heard about when I was, growing up and whatnot. And it is just so cool to be able to talk about it now. We have technology that allows us to talk about things going on in the video game industry. And one of those things that I heard about the other day was about Dead Space. Dead Space, as you guys know, is a phenomenal game. I'm actually going to be playing Dead Space 2 here in a couple days. I want to do a live stream of it. I have not played Dead Space 2 in a very long time on my channel, and I'm actually looking forward to that. So, what is Dead Space? Well, let's do a little bit of music to get you guys a little bit of the mood. Dead Space is a game that is very interesting. Definitely a very interesting game. It's about being in a spaceship where the dead overtake the living. And I will say it is one of the coolest games ever. And my favorite one is the second one. It is by far my favorite game in the series. It is so much fun, and I absolutely love it. So I heard a rumor the other day, and I was able to talk to a couple people that I know in the business, you could say, of video gaming. It is their prerogative to know such things. And there is apparently a Dead Space in the works. And you're going to hear about it only on my particular channel, because not too many people know about this. From what I understood, When EA closed down Visceral Studios, Visceral was working on a Dead Space game. They were working very hard on a Dead Space game. There was some sort of a hostile takeover, you could say, within the company. And Electronic Arts just said, screw it. Shut it down. And that's what they did. They cut their losses, and they decided that they were going to shift the Dead Space game over to a different studio. And this is a internal studio, so it's basically a studio within EA. So they're working right now on Dead Space 4. From what I understood, it is going to be exactly where they left off in Dead Space 3. Isaac heads back to Earth, realizes that the necromorphs are taking over the planet very quickly, and out of desperation, he does something, and I don't know exactly what that is because it is a game that is in production. But from what I understood, he does something and ends up sacrificing himself and saves the planet. The people that were with Isaac, Carver, and a couple other people, they wanted to figure out what Isaac Clarke knew. Why he did what he did. Why he sacrificed himself to save the planet. So they look at Isaac's notes, apparently. He was keeping audio logs of a unitology planet out in the middle of nowhere. Not on any star chart whatsoever. So this is a planet that no one knows about. And Isaac shouldn't have known about this planet. But apparently the people of unitology had been taking a lot of their members that have died and have been placing them on this planet. They've been placing them on this planet for generations, basically cold storage, putting people into cold storage. And there are, according to the person that I talked to, the way that they have broken down the story, there are millions of corpses on this planet, including a very special corpse. And if you've played the Dead Space games, you know exactly what corpse I'm talking about. A very, very special corpse to the story and origin of Dead Space. Isaac found out about this planet somehow. How he obtained that information, I do not know. So he goes on a quest to locate this planet and finds it. But before he can go to the planet, he sacrifices himself and saves humanity. So his friends decide, okay, well, obviously he saved humanity. We need to find out what was on this planet that he felt strongly enough that he was going to do something about it, or go to this planet and figure out what's going on with this planet. So Isaac is dead. His friends head to this planet, and something happens along the way. And this is basically the opening of Dead Space 4. Now, I don't know exactly if this is the story that they're going to go with, but this is what I was told by multiple people. And they are very close to a few people that helped produce the first two Dead Space games. The one person I talked to was very close to somebody that helped design a lot of Dead Space 2. And he explained to me that what he heard is essentially this particular story about how they're going to put Dead Space 4 into a game, or at least the story. Now, he did say that if they can't work it out as a game. They were thinking maybe about doing it as a mini film. And there have been a lot of Dead Space projects on YouTube, on Instagram. I saw one on, there was another streaming site. Twitch is another one. I've seen a couple of Dead Space stuff. But if that's the truth, and Dead Space 4 is in what I like to call pre-production, this will be an amazing experience. And I'm looking forward to it. And I hope you guys are too. I'm getting actually at the end here of my little bit of a podcast here. But thank you guys so much for listening to this particular podcast. And I hope I can get Game Ahead Radio back up and running here. I have to contact TalkShoe and talk to them and see exactly what's going on. And I'm looking forward to doing some more shows and getting them out and just having a lot of fun. And hopefully we will have a lot to talk about, because we got a lot of questions from you guys, and I'm excited about those questions. So, again, thank you all very, very much for listening. And I will see you guys here in a little while. I'm going to try doing another live stream here relatively soon. So, again, thank you guys so much for listening, and I will see you guys on the next live stream. Till then, I'm Paranormal Video Gamer. Keep it real, and game on. You're listening to Game Ahead Radio. Anything else is just dead.
Well, are you done pretending?